Are we ready?
No. Up yours.
Damn.
What?
No, just
Yes? No? Maybe so? I don't know.
just something else that was just like, that's weird.
Yes, you are, Eddie.
Oh,
Let's see.
there really is porn of everything. Like,
Did you just look up Eddie porn?
no, I just said there really is porn of everything. That's what a friend of mine posted on Facebook. I'm like, yep.
I don't know how we transitioned into that, but that's not something our viewers are going to want.
Oh.
By our viewers, I mean your viewers. By your viewers, I mean people.
I thought I didn't know you started yet.
You told me to start. Too bad. And this is going in. Every bit of it. So
Wait.
suck it.
You
I'm your editor. I do what I want. You gave me too much power.
Welcome to Characters. Gives a dick, and I shouldn't have given him that much power.
I'm not a dick. You're a dick.
There literally is almost porn of everything. I didn't think, like, I understand what my friend's thinking. It's like, really? What about this? Yeah. Somebody's gotta find something sexually attractive to that, but...
Well, of course.
Okay.
I think I saw, like... I know there was,
Why
like,
are you talking about rules?
I saw...
Rules on the internet?
Because it's funny, and
It is
I remember I saw fucking on Non-Gag. I saw a pizza slice porn, which was weird, and then there was like an Internet Explorer porn, which is weird too. It was just the thing.
What?
Yeah, it was the Internet Explorer symbol on like this completely blue body, like Liara's or whatever. And
Like I saw it. Okay.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was all right. I mean, it's Internet Explorer. You're still not going to do anything with it, so. You know.
Okay, so welcome to Character Select, where we don't know where this train's going, but it's
going to the porn station. That's obvious.
Oh, I guess.
Choo-choo, motherfucker, all aboard.
Wait a minute. What was that game, Jeremy, you played? What was it, Bone Town or something?
Oh God,
Oh,
Bone
God.
Town. You know they made another game called Bone Craft.
Why were you,
Oh my God.
intriguing?
Why would they do such a thing?
Why were you playing a game called Bone Town?
Because I came across it randomly on the internet and it was hilarious. It's a game composed of violence, drugs, and sex.
Okay.
So, hi.
But not street violence, just punching people or beating them with a bomb.
Tell me more about the sex.
Alright, well, before
I've
we
heard
get to
a lot
that,
about it.
why don't we introduce ourselves? Because we're
No.
already off to a great start.
No, I don't want to introduce myself. Fuck you.
Hi, I'm Andre, otherwise known as Phase Zero. Joining me today is...
I'm Barry, the editor. I do
No, you're
think...
not!
I
You're
could
not.
be! I could!
No! No!
I could eventually be that good. Shut up. Don't
Could be that.
crash my hopes and dreams, you dick.
Oh. Swear to God.
Exactly.
Swear
Exactly.
to God, why the shit I put up.
Because I can do things that you can't. Haha, sex puns. Wait, what? No, that's not even in there.
Now you ruined it.
I can ruin anything I want. I'm Mark. Mark the Shark. Haha. See what I did there?
And I'm Jeremy, otherwise known as Reborn.
Thank you. So, I know I had been wanting to do this episode sooner, but there's been just a lot of chaos after PAX. I was everywhere. I'm gonna kill you. Straight up. One of these days, just like, when you wake up in the morning, there's just gonna be like, blood on the walls. You're gonna be like, where are my legs? And I'll be like,
I don't think I'd be.
Oh,
I don't
bitch.
think I'd be waking up anytime soon if you cut off my legs.
I'll just cut off the toes. I'll see you.
Ew. Then I won't be able to wear my toe shoes.
Completed. Mission complete.
I'll be tripping over them because the
You'd be like,
fucking every time I go to walk and like put my foot down, the fucking toes will bend and I'll just fall on my face. I miss my toes.
but so, Mark,
What?
how is so since the last time you were on the podcast? How
I wasn't on here.
Oh, that's right. You haven't had a chance yet. You're
Yeah.
actually the,
Yeah, you didn't invite me because you hate me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I understand that. I
it's like
understand your hatred, and now everyone else understands it too, because I'm talking over you.
quick thing, just so that way people understand what's going on in the background. Mark, why don't you explain
What do you mean?
the town of Salem?
Oh, yeah, Town of Salem. What do you call it? Basically, it's a game full of just deceit and hilariousness. Because what you do is, you're given a role in the town, and you can either choose an anonymous name or you get given one. And each role has their own specific thing to do. Certain ones are better. Well, no, they all play a role. And basically, there's a serial killer in the town, and 3 mafias. Well, Godfather, a framer, and a mafioso. And it's the town's job to find out who they are and kill them in whatever means necessary, and that's how the town wins. But, it's doesn't always go that way, because I'm a great Godfather. All that Italian in me, baby.
Okay. Well, I have to admit to that. When the 3 of us got to be the mafia group, that we're just in favor. But I love how, literally, we have a black dude, an Italian dude, and a Colombian guy, and I'm the one who dies.
Oh, that is true. I mean, it is surprising Jeremy didn't die. At least didn't die first. But even I have another thing. Remember how I told you whenever I'm Godfather, like we always win?
Yeah.
I wasn't even Godfather this time. I was the mafioso, but I literally told this was like last night. I literally told the Godfather everything to do, and every single one of us lived. Probably because it helped that the jailer wasn't actually there, but I'm just that good. Just that good.
Just that good. It's
just that good. It's in my
just
blood, literally.
Do you just enter a room and it's just like waves of light just pour out of you?
Yeah.
All right, easy there. I'm pretty sure that's blasphemous.
Nah.
I don't think you want to get smited.
This is a podcast. We can talk about whatever we want.
Blasphemy.
Exactly.
So, besides the town of Salem, what else have you been playing as of late?
Bloodborne.
Oh yes.
A lot of Bloodborne. And Minecraft. Minecraft.
And I lost interest in that.
That's because you're not playing Thaumcraft.
Probably.
I'm going insane. It's fucking great.
But, so Jeremy, what have you been doing as of late? Because I know it's been a while since we've had a chance to do this.
Mostly working weird night hours and playing Pokemon. And of course my calculus work and stuff, but yeah.
Alright. So I've been like 5 different directions as of late. Like, there was PAX, there was amazing people I met at PAX, and then there was so much Monster Hunter, I can't handle it. Like, it's getting to the point now where it's like, now I'm in G rank. It's like the one game I have time to play. As of late, just that, and Heroes of the Storm, thanks to Marc.
Yeah, boy. Also, what the fuck's G rank?
So, in Monster Hunter, when you do multiplayer, you do like you do mission rank. So it starts like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I believe the first 3 or 4 are like low rank, and then like 6, 7 up to 9 are high rank missions. And then there's G rank, which is basically no more kitty gloves. There are new monsters. The old monsters you face have different attack patterns. They're stronger. You're more prone to fighting different styles of how the monsters would fight in the past. It's a lot, not just with it, and then with also increasing difficulty, you can get better items. A good way to explain this is the armor set I'm wearing now is Tetsukabra X. Before it, I was wearing just the high rank Tetsukabra armor, and it looks awesome. You basically look like an angry samurai. Like every armor, you look like an angry shogun. Like your face is sunken in. You have this wicked smile.
Okay.
Now I have a bunch of added. They're literally you know what? Add spikes. Done. give him a ponytail. Because samurais had ponytails?
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, okay, sure. Done. And it's like, okay, I'm fine with that. It's a harder, and there's also like some monsters can go apex, which is like really stupidly hard to do damage to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to use like this thing called a Y stone to kind of like counteract the effects so you can actually do damage to them. I like Monster Hunter because of the fact that it's a lot of teamwork synergy and teamwork play. And I mean, yeah, there is a lot of grinding, like you grind for better gear, but they've designed it in a way that I don't feel that I have to grind. Like, if I have to kill a boss a couple times with my friends, it doesn't feel like work, like WoW did for me when the short time I played it. But yeah, that's what I've been into as of late, and then you gave me Heroes of the Storm, and I really like that. Like, how are your thoughts on it as of late, Mark?
I mean, I like it. It's a primarily objective-based game, which is different than most MOBAs. I mean, yeah, they do have most MOBAs have objectives you gotta do and like get to and everything, but the fact that it's kind of all objective, because even if you kill someone, it doesn't give you that much XP towards your team and everything. And I do like how the whole team levels up similarly, because then it just saves out from one person like losing out on the game, so that everyone's kind of even on their level, at least on your team. If one team gets ahead, then you're kind of screwed.
I've seen like teams rubber band pretty quickly. If like even if you like lost like your first set of like barriers and turrets, you can still like come back from it.
Yeah, most likely. But I mean I haven't seen at least I haven't been part of a game where that's actually happened.
Yeah, but Jeremy, we need you to join us on playing HOTS. It's so much fun. Look, you know you want to play the Diablo chick. Just saying. I've been playing her for the past 2 days. But so I've been kind of taking a look into some of the things that have either come out already. Like, I know Jeremy and I were talking about Mortal Kombat X for a while. And
yeah, I watched all the storyline cutscenes for that.
Yeah, Mark, we may need you to put up a spoiler tag. Just
okay.
There's gonna be a lot.
Spoilers.
Just get one of those like neon lights.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it fabulous.
Oh god. All right, but you better have like rainbows.
That's what I mean. It's gonna be like when SpongeBob does imagination. Just rainbow's gonna appear. Whee!
Just Rainbow Dash flies across the screen. Whatever.
I knew it. One of these days, that brony stuff was gonna sneak into my character select.
You brought it up.
Yeah, I'm not a brony, so.
Yes, I know. Thank God. I've got nothing against them, but I swear to God, why is it that every brony I run across always tries to convert me? It's like, no, I don't want to watch it. I'm sorry.
Because friendship is magic.
And I get that. Alright, I watched Higurashi. I know what friendship is. Thankfully. I've seen One Piece enough. Seen a bunch of things. Ooh.
That's advanced friendship.
Never question the power of friendship.
You could always question the power of friendship.
But yeah, Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, okay. So, maybe, Jeremy, you can explain this to me. Because I must have missed something between 9 and 10, but when did Scorpion go good? Like, when did he... Because I thought
okay, Scorpion has never technically been evil as much as independent. Scorpion's whole thing has always been revenge.
Yeah. But he's no longer like the Scorpion I remember, where he wore the mask and his eyes glowed. Now he's
Well, that's because in the beginning of X, when they take out Quan Chi, well, no, it's later in the story when they explain it. But Raiden, when they took out Quan Chi, Raiden did some weird thing with the magic, and some of the zombies came back to full life. That was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Jax, and somebody else.
not Katara.
Kung Lao.
Yeah.
Awesome. Might have been Kung Lao. I don't know.
What isn't Katana and Katana's mom also back from the dead?
Yes, but they're still revenants. They're still zombies. They're
Okay,
zombies.
are they zombies? Because I watched it all and I was like, okay, are
They're
you...
reanimated warriors. Like, Quan Chi can do this thing that reanimates you.
Okay.
So you're fully sentient, you're just now kind of aligned with Quan Chi's more different morals, basically. He can bring all of you back except your morals.
So you're basically under his control and you have his mindset.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to worry about you going rogue.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about you going AWOL. You can't fight him.
Okay.
And you don't want to.
Because what I noticed in the cutscenes was a lot of the times like they'd be discussing, okay, Quan Chi needs us to do this, and even when Quan Chi died, they would
Yeah, it still remains in effect.
they like to sort of, so just to fill Marc in on this. So like there's this like scene where Johnny Cage has been fatally wounded, and Quan Chi there is trying to like in his little magic bowl of soup trying to bring up him from and make him one of his new pets.
Yeah, he's like reanimating him to eat death.
Johnny Cage don't follow no bitch though.
Yo, Johnny Cage is the man. Straight up.
But yeah, Quan Chi's doing a thing with the blood thing, and it's reanimating Johnny Cage as he's dying.
And then Raiden, because Raiden's just super one thing about Raiden I don't like, back then, did he always have like the with his hat, did it always like cover the bottom of his chin? It looks like it clips on. And
Yeah, it's a strap. It's strapped on.
I thought it was just, like
He's got a
stuck.
strap on.
I think that's technically an addition to his design from later. Like,
Okay.
I don't think it was the original, like, arcade design. I don't think it had the strap.
I think I like the old one where but all right, that's just an aesthetic thing on my thing. So it's
Yeah, I think the hat makes less sense without the strap.
But so like he's like bringing him back, and he's there, and it's just like, hey, I'm still kicking, though I should totally be dead.
Kick you
Also-
right in the butt.
Yeah, I do like though how the characters like there's not 500 characters now. There's like what 25,
Yeah.
and each of them has
Well, they pretty much reset the entire timeline. So, Mortal Kombat 10 is taking up, in the original timeline, about the point for Mortal Kombat 4,
oh okay.
where everything shifts from Shao Kahn to Shinnok.
To Shinnok and what is it, Kotal Khan?
Well, Kotal Khan didn't exist in the original timeline.
Okay.
So
I
he's new because Shao Kahn is dead in this timeline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. And Melina.
Melina takes over, and then they overthrow Melina because she's stupid.
Huh.
Yeah, Melina gets really shafted. She doesn't really have like a super
Ooh,
major
I'm liking
role.
where this is going.
Well, the thing is,
buddy.
Melina's...
Hey, do you remember what Melina looks like?
Is she the one where she's got the mask on and
It's all the teeth.
Yeah.
the teeth.
Look, as long as the teeth don't, do anything to me,
You should see what she looks like now. They gave her lips,
Ooh.
Yeah, they gave her lips, and
Ooh.
it's
and it looks worse.
Oh.
like, ooh.
Eh.
Like, they didn't give her a full jaw. It's like, it's the teeth, and then the skin extends down just to give her lips. But you can still see all the teeth in the jaw.
Ooh.
He's cringing.
It's like, nope, nope, I'm not
So
fighting.
it's still a big old pile of nope.
Yeah, you, Baraka, and what's it,
Obama?
Devora? No,
Devora.
oh
Even
no,
Devora is more attractive than Melina.
no, it's not the attractiveness. It's like,
Yeah,
nope,
Devora is creepy.
she's got like, but getting back to what I was saying, because before I like start having horrible nightmares. I'm sorry, but when you okay, one of her abilities is literally Kiss of Death, where your Devora
Wow.
kisses and a bunch of like insects just pop into you and just devour you.
Yeah,
Ew.
she kills you via locust.
Yeah,
Ew.
exactly. I'm like, ugh.
She is the insect queen, basically.
Yeah, but like every character has like 3 different styles of fighting. So this is nice because it like Mortal Kombat kind of suffered, at least in my opinion, from too many characters and not enough of them are played.
True.
Like I remember I was listening to co-optional podcast with Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and Dodger, and TB was talking about like everybody played Kung Lao. Like most of the time online, you just see Kung Lao, Kung Lao, Kung Lao, maybe a Scorpion or two, and more Kung Lao. And I kind of looked back and I saw all that, and I was like, yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, that kind of ends up a thing sometimes.
It's not a fun thing. It's just like, yeah, now we're weighted down with all this Kung Lao and not enough like Johnny Cage or Sonya Blade or Jax or anyone else. It's just everybody's power playing for the same person. So seeing the matches isn't really like it'd be like
there's no kind of creativity involved. It's just everybody's doing the same thing.
it's why I'm not the biggest fan of the Pokemon trading card game, because everybody plays around the same kind of deck style. So when you see one Yveltal, you'll see 9 more Yveltals. EXs.
I think that just kind of happens in any trading card game, because nothing can be perfectly balanced. There's going to be a more efficient method for everything.
I guess, but
Because it happens to some extent in Magic. You'll see archetypes, and there's very little variance within the archetype. The only difference is what archetype you're going to be facing. Like, most of the control decks at one time will look very similar. Like, for a while, every control deck had Sphinx's Revelation.
It will all be blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. But I do like though how with each different fighter there's 3 different ways to play it. They're all different movesets. I like how we have a gunslinger, Ebon Black, I believe his name is.
Aaron Black or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Fucking man, I'm like, dude, he's not from Outworld, he's from our world. He uses like the sands of time, and
Well, apparently he's also like 150 years old or something.
look, okay, I'm fine with that. In a world with cyborg ninjas, you know, Inferno, Sub-Zeros, and reptile people, you know, being somewhat immortal, I'm down with that.
Well, apparently he learned a secret from Shang Tsung a long time ago. So, like, he's an old-fashioned cowboy because he was an actual old-fashioned cowboy. Did a job for Shang Tsung and got, like, the secret to living longer.
And also, magic sand, which, like, burns you out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's just, it's why when it comes to fighting games, I prefer, like, this Mortal Kombat, Blaze Blue. I'm not really a big fan of Tekken or Street Fighter just because I feel there's too many characters, not enough variety. And maybe I'm just ignorant to that because I didn't really
I need to get back into Street Fighter to check since everything went to the, whatever it was, Ultra Arcade Edition thingy.
Ultra Arcade Triple X, like, seriously.
Well, there was Street Fighter 4, then there was Super Street Fighter 4, then there was Ultra Super Street Fighter 4, there was Ultra Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade. I got the second to last one, I haven't got the last one.
I don't get there. I don't get. It's Capcom who makes them, right?
Yeah.
Capcom, I question their methods of how they make money. It's like, you just released the same game, but you added 2
Well,
characters.
technically, it's slight expansions to the game, and then they'll also sell it as a whole new game.
Yeah,
So you can either buy the expansion or buy the whole thing together.
I guess it's just weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. It's not a bad thing. It's
Like
just
it's not quite microtransactions, but they're driving really close to the line.
Yeah. Look, what is it? So, a buddy of mine, he wants to get Hardline, the Battlefield Hardline, and I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like,
crap.
It's I don't know.
Is that
Ever
the purple one?
no, that's the orange one. It's the one where literally I told him, look, if you're gonna play it, you need to get in a car, blast the song "Don't Fear the Ripper" really loud, and run people over.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
And then when you're doing sort of single player stuff where you have to like get the bank vault or whatever, you have to have that in the background while you're killing people. And if you're the cops, killing the criminals.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I forget what it was. It was 3 things, but I literally, I saw a, it was pretty funny. I saw a little photo of basically, it's like, huh, what are we gonna do about the next battlefield? And then they're like just sitting there, and it's got like Call of Duty, GTA, and Payday the Heist, and then they just smash it together, and it's like, hey, there it is.
You just shove them in a blender.
Yeah,
Puree.
Bump, done. And that's kind of pretty much it.
puree, and then put some ice cubes in it. Delicious.
The ice cubes are the microtransactions. No.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Might as well. Look, like, I don't know, my microtransactions can. I feel like they've gone a little bit out of control with a lot of games as of late. Like, I can't think of any in particular, but I know that there's a lot of games out there. Dead Space 3.
Dead Space, it had microtransactions?
Yeah, so you could pay. So, you know how you could make the weapons and whatnot?
Yeah.
You could literally pay to get the parts.
Well, that's stupid.
Lord.
That's retarded.
Oh, have you heard about the microtransactions in Mortal Kombat?
Oh yes.
What?
That's why. That was one. Yeah.
You can buy easy fatalities.
Oh.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean easy fatalities?
You can buy the ability to, for a certain number of times, just execute the fatality without having to put in the button thing.
Oh, that's pathetic.
You can buy tokens to skip fights in the story mode.
That's pathetic.
That's not fun. Like, I find that to be really annoying. It's like your base. Like, there was a game that I used to play that did that. Explosion Man. But
Mhm.
it was done in a way that if you didn't do it, you wouldn't get like if you're trying to 100% complete the game or whatever, you wouldn't get it because you skipped. But it would only give it to you after like 3 or 4 tries. Where this, I feel like it's a
No,
fighting,
you go into each fight and just be like, skip fight.
and that's like
That's just pathetic. What's the point of having the game then?
exactly. If I cannot say
I only found out about this because I was watching Video Games Awesome when they were doing a play of some of it.
Look, I'm not saying that you're a pussy, Jeremy, although, you know, we all know that.
Oh, I haven't
Just
even
saying.
bought the game
Whoa!
yet, so, yeah.
What?
Shots fired. Jeremy,
I'm always firing shots. Yeah, he is, because I'm
Hey,
always firing shots at him. He don't care. He'll beat me up if I ever insult him. He knows that.
Like,
I know that.
But he's just gonna come to your door. Bam! What are you doing here? I'm here to collect
What the fuck you collecting?
your soul.
I don't have one. I've already given it to the Eldrick.
Hey, you know he's been playing Bloodborne. I swear to God, we're gonna go to Marc's house.
Bloodborne,
Upstairs.
and the Minecraft. I'm getting 2 ways of it.
Him and his buddy Brian. I'm gonna find Brian. He's gonna be like he's gonna be in a wheelchair. He'd be like, "Hello, Hunter," and I'll be like, "Look, the only hunters I know are the one at PSO, not in this."
Aw,
Where's Mark? There
still
he
up.
is. I know. Look,
I
we'll
want PSO2. The Japanese are
discuss
being
that in a minute.
dicks.
Sorry. Bloodborne? Yes. Oh god. So,
I don't know much about Bloodborne yet.
It's pretty good.
Mark, why don't you do a little explanation of Bloodborne? Because,
I'm still not sure if you're. I feel like I'm still not completely 100% on what you are. Like, I feel like you're supposed to be I feel like you're supposed to have werewolf blood in you, but they make it out to seem like you're like a vampire. But it's just weird. It wouldn't make sense with the beasthood thing. But I mean, all in all, it's fun. Certain things are asshole-ish, like a couple of bosses that I rage on quite often and need help on sometimes because they're assholes and they're just fucking, yeah, Dark Souls. But
look, I've seen that if you just throw fire at everything, it tends to hurt them a lot.
no. I do like what do you call it? The parry system though, and things like that. You use a gun now, screw shields. You get one shield throughout the entire game, and it's a piece of shit.
Like, is it a shield?
It's called Wooden Shield, and it literally says, "You're a hunter. Don't be a pussy and use this because you're not gonna go far by using this." Like that's pretty much what it says.
I can just imagine there's like this like big white piece of paper with like a little bit of tape on it.
It's literally like planks of wood, just like nailed together or strung together. Like it's literally like you're not supposed to use it ever because it's a piece of shit. If you use it, you're dumb.
So which weapon are you using?
I honestly found my best weapon from the beginning, and it was the whip, the threaded cane.
Yeah, because that thing is sick.
Yes, and it hits everything, and it's just fucking great. There's nothing bad with it. You use it and you do good. That's how you do.
I also like the other one it's like a switchblade sort of deal.
Which one? The saw spear? Or the
I
saw
think,
cleaver?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, because you flip it out. It looks like something you used to shave with back in the day, but it's just giant sized.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of the saw cleaver then. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the cane. I mean, there are a lot of weapons I do like in it. It doesn't have that many, but I do like them. But the problem is I can't use them like I use the other one. Like the fucking whip, I'm like fucking killing things for days. But with the what is it? The burial blade I like, which is pretty cool. It's basically you have what do you call it? It's a scythe pretty much, but you can detach the fucking blade head and just use it as a one-handed pretty much sword, which is pretty sick. Blades of Mercy are pretty cool. It's a one-handed sword that you can break into two. Let me think.
There's what's the hammer one called? Like you stick the hammer.
Oh, the Kirk hammer. It's all right, but the problem with that is that it's like
it's slow.
No. In the sword form, it does nothing.
So
it does like horrible damage. It's just like it surprised me because I was like I could understand it do less damage, but it doesn't. I think it does less than half damage when it is in sword form, and it was just like, good God, I can't even use this. And this was when I was trying my strength build, and like, good God, I couldn't use it. That was pretty much my entire reaction to it. So then I went back to skill because I can't use anything in skill. Honestly. Yeah, honestly, I'm just not good, and that's why. But I mean, that's like, I think I need range too. Is my problem because I do better at range, but it is a lot of fun. And while the Kirk hammer is cool, like there's a lot better weapons than that.
But yeah, like everything is literally taken out of like Lovecraft, like everything.
Well, the interesting thing too was what do you call it? I was watching stripping, and this one, and what do you call it? This one guy, they were playing Bloodborne. The entire chat, they were streaming Bloodborne, and they had their entire chat talk like it was a complete open speculation kind of thing where like you could show whatever comes from whatever, and they were actually connecting a lot of the stuff in there to Norse mythology too, which was pretty interesting to see. So it was kind of cool seeing that. Like they said Queen Annalise was what do you call it? Was reminiscent of what do you call it? The goddess of the underworld. Fuck.
Jeremy,
Hmm?
Norse goddess of the underworld.
come on, homie, you got this one.
Yeah, her.
There we go.
They were saying she's reminiscent to that because the way you get to her area, and this was like really cool how they matched this all up, and it fit perfectly. Was you are brought there by a carriage, and in one part of her mythology, like she literally gets a horse and carriage given to her. And when you go to her, she's like, I am ruler of these lands, but I rule over no one, and that's, symbolic of the dead. Like, she ruled over spirits, but they weren't actual people, and the, what do you call it? And, I mean, it was her land, so she was the ruler of no one. So it was pretty cool.
Isn't that like when that happens to you in the game? Like the horses, when you get brought to your destination, you walk out of the carriage, they're frozen.
Yeah, they're dead, and they were always dead. I mean, you literally got to, what do you call it? Like, even when they pick you up, here's the thing, when I first was going through it, I didn't get my Conor summons before I went there. And basically, if you go to the end of that road where they come from, it's a, what do you call it? It's broken. There's no way to get over that road. And the horses come from there, and they take you away to there. And then when they come back, the entire bridge behind you is broken. It was all an illusion. And that goes along with when you fight Ligarius the Martyr, and he gives you the Crown of Illusion, it breaks the illusion that was hiding the queen. So it's like, it's a whole another thing.
Well, I noticed that. What's the? I keep forgetting the name of the currency of that game.
Blood Echoes.
Blood Echoes, yeah. When you start getting Blood Echoes, things start like really warping out.
No, not Blood Echoes. Insight.
Oh, Insight.
Yeah,
okay.
when you get Insight, things get tougher. Certain things get worse, but it also gives you some benefits as well. So it's pretty. It's like it's a double-edged sword, but it's pretty cool. In the fact that you do kind of miss stuff if you don't have a lot of insight. But it's not necessary.
Yeah. All right, so it's not necessary, so you don't need to get them.
It's not required because like it is at least 10 insight is necessary in order to purchase things from the messengers at a specific bath when you're at your what do you call it, at your base, pretty much the hunter's dream. But other than that, like where I say it's a double-edged sword is it makes I started seeing where it comes into play, where it makes harder enemies appear, it makes more enemies appear. Apparently, if you have the more insight you have, the more frenzy damage you take. And let me tell you, frenzy is an asshole in a hand cannon, because it's just literal fuck you. Like it's like, hey, I saw you had health. You better hope you don't frenzy. Oh, you're gonna frenzy? You don't have health anymore then.
And that's, I like those kinds of difficulty compared to like the Toho kind of style games where it's just like billions of bullets and you can move only very little. Because if you move too much, you die. Or you use up your bombs and then you're really screwed. Like, I like there to be sort of a difficulty curve where it's like, alright, I know I played it over the weekend with a buddy of mine and I defeated Father Gascoigne.
Gascoigne.
Well, that's how you pronounce it, I think.
Close
It's
enough.
not Gascon.
It's
I
honestly
think
I
it's
don't
French.
know.
I think it's French.
I
But no,
read
like
Frenchie. Jesus.
when he transforms, I'm like, fire! Oh my God, that worked.
Yeah,
Oh.
honestly, he's not that hard. The only two I've really had problems with are the fucking Bloodstarved Beast and Vicar Amelia, because they're just assholes. Like, literally, the Bloodstarved Beast, if he grabs you once, like, you better hope to God you can dodge, because if he grabs you with his stupid grabby hands attack, he freaking what do you call it? Crap, what is it? He I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember what it was. Oh, he like takes off 3/4 of your health, and then gives you fucking slow poisoning, and then you die before you even hit the ground to heal. Because it's like, oh, you were poisoned. Suck a dick.
It's like, no, there's no recovery. Monster Hunter has that kind of too, where like when I was talking earlier about Apex, and the monsters also go into a frenzy mode, and you can just get knocked down and then stunned. If you get knocked down 3 times in succession, when your hunter gets up, he gets dizzy, so you have to like shake the stick to get him up, like to wave off the dizziness. Yeah, they give him like cartoony looking stars around his head.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
But it's the worst, because like in that game there's no magic. It's all kind of weapon. It's all like combat, like fighting, guns and swordplay. No actual like spells. You can use potions and hunting horns and traps, but they can only, you only have a limited amount.
Okay.
But then again, it's fun. It's what, like, these kinds of games, they keep coming, and as I feel like they did pretty well. A lot of people not a lot, but there seems to be kind of this sort of like with Bloodborne, either you like it or you don't like it, or it's too much like Dark Souls, or it's not enough like Dark Souls, or people just I like it. I like the idea. I love the theme. I love the backgrounds. The creepy doll chick scares me, but she's cute, so I let it go. But she's still creepy.
Oh yeah, that's another thing you need insight for. You need at least 1 insight in order to talk to her too, because she doesn't exist unless you have the insight.
Yeah, because isn't she's just a toy?
I think there's more to it. I think there's more to it.
Well, there probably is, but like when you first meet her, isn't she just like a stuffed doll or something, like a doll?
An abandoned doll, yeah, but that's all she ever is. I mean, you can even like kill her. What do you call it? In the dream, and she'll go to the ground and she'll start turning like blue and get snow on her or something and turn cold. But then you just come back and she's like, "Whoa, welcome back, Hunter."
She's very pleasant.
Yeah.
So that's why it's nice. Oh. So, my friend did play the intro for me of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jeremy, I want you to imagine this. You've been knocked out by some hooded figure. You're on a doctor's table lying.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a bunch of sounds. You slowly get up, and you see like a demon kind of thing coming your way. You're so petrified in fear that you can't move. Luckily, the demon thing gets sucked away. But crawling up beside you are these little alien sucker things with like these
grabby
slit
hands.
mouths. Yeah, with grabby hands, slit
grabby.
teeth, and literally they are climbing all over your body.
Yeah, they want to do you.
And I mean, they're tiny guys, but there's a lot of them, and it's just like, you wake up, and then you're on the bed, and it's like, what happened to me, and why do I feel creeped out? Mind you, these guys are your friends. When you go to like the lights, they'll have guns, they'll have swords in their hands, they'll give you tips on how to play the game. But I'm like, what did you things do to me? Like, I guess your character was so weak from the beating, you couldn't fend them off. Also, you were probably horrified because these slit mouth, teeth everywhere, and
Well,
Looks
I
like
mean, they're not even real. They're not your enemies, though.
no, they're not. They're your allies.
Yeah, they love
Like,
you.
but it's just like, what? Okay. I'm like, why would I go to this city? And I guess it's this city used to like where this place all where the setting. I guess that there was like a very heavy medical city, a lot of cleaning, a lot of not cleaning. That's stupid.
Cleaning.
Yo,
This town is so clean. You could eat the
I bet it
dirt
was.
and get nourishment.
I bet it was at one point, but then shit hit the fan at blinding speed. But like it was like medicine and medical research up the wazoo and
Yeah.
looking for vitality and Cthulhu because why the fuck? Oh, God damn it!
There's a lot of Cthulhu's. Also, I'm not sure if it was if there is supposed to be something happen, but like there's a specific thing you do. What do you call it? Like you have to get an item and then go to this place and you get transported to Cthulhu. Well, or like I don't know. The guy makes the person seem out to be like their what do you call it?
Their god.
Their god. Like they literally, the thing is like he goes, oh amygdala, have mercy on the poor bastard. But it's like when you kill him and you go back to the guy, he doesn't say anything. It's like, hey, I just killed your like god or whatever that was. Got nothing to say? No, nothing. Okay. All right.
Well,
I'll be here.
kind of. I guess you kind of stopped them, Like you did what you could to just.
Oh yeah, but they're everywhere. These fucks. Like you killed that guy, but literally they just don't give a fuck. And it's like, okay, well then why did you ask this guy to have mercy on me when you were just like,
just
Yeah.
just not like it.
It was just like it was weird. Like I expected something to happen, like it to actually talk to me after that or something. Like I expected there to be more to it than just like I beat him and he just doesn't give a fuck. It was weird.
But it's oh my god. Like I love it. Like I love the lore. It's a good game. I really like it. They can keep making games like this. I'm fine with it.
I'm sure they're happy they have your approval.
Look, as long as not all because what I didn't like about Dark Souls 2 was that every boss was not every boss, but most of them were humanoid bosses.
Well, they didn't make Dark Souls 2 too.
I thought it was some of the creators behind it.
No, apparently Dark Souls 2 was made by a different team and not FromSoft. FromSoft are the ones that made the original Demon Souls and Dark Souls. That's what I've been told, at least. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, I believe it.
I know nothing of anything unless I am told otherwise.
Yeah, that's why we need to have Brian on the podcast as soon as possible. I mean the podcast, I mean Character Select.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus juice. Yeah, I'm good.
What?
Jesus juice.
Oh, I thought you said Jews. I was like, wait, what?
Jesus and Jews getting along hand in hand together. They love each other now.
But
Proven.
So yeah, I wanted to do a bit of a segment on PAX because I meant to get this out last month, but like I said earlier, things were everywhere. I had a great
about
time.
PAX, you ass.
PAX is a lie.
PAX was amazing.
PAX is a lie.
You're just jealous, and I'm jealous
I
too.
wanted both
okay.
of you to
on a
come.
hooker's club.
Look, I wanted both of you to come. I do want to, though, give a special thanks to Conor, Will, and Victor. Conor for putting up with a lot of my crap, especially when my costume was falling apart at one point. Will, just because it's good to see him. Ever since he kind of moved to Boston, haven't seen him lately as much. Well, not Boston, but in the Boston area. And Victor for being my camera guy. Also for putting up with the fact that the character I cosplayed from League of Legends was named Victor.
Yeah.
And he's Victor. No, it was annoying. After a while, people were like, Victor, and he'd turn around, and he'd be like, oh, they mean you. I'm like, yeah. So, at one point, he's like, you had to pick the champion named Victor. And I'm like, look at me.
Oh.
I'm fabulous. And I'm all decked out in metal.
And you call me gay for watching ponies, Mr.
Hey,
Fabulous
whoa,
Man.
whoa, I don't call you that. Thank you very much. I just think,
Pathetic,
Sometimes.
that's all.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
call you pathetic and maybe sissy, but
Alright,
never.
alright, fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
Still a
Good
douche.
sir. Yeah, I'm not denying that when it comes to this.
That's
But-
why you need more friendship in your life.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremy. Remember what I said that one day if our friends start turning to zombies, we have to, kill them?
Friendship.
Yeah, it's that time.
I'm the good kind of zombie. I just want hugs.
Great. Great. He's basically a Care Bear zombie. Jeremy, break out the flamethrowers. It's burning time.
I'd say I'm a Teletubby zombie, but then that makes me think of Slendy Tubbies, and you don't want those kind of hugs.
Oh my god! Slendy Tubby.
Tubbies?
Yeah,
I'm-
Slendy Tubbies.
I don't want to know.
You don't
Oh,
want to know.
tits.
Getting back to PAX though, like I met a lot of cool people. I didn't get a chance to ask if it was okay to mention them, but the Sona, the arcade Sona I met, and I call it the Kiss Poppy because it's Poppy in black and like white.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know the natural name of the skin, but she looks like Kiss, and it's so awesome, and it's so metal, and
Yeah, I
I met
forget.
with them.
I forget what this name is, too. I
It was-
remember what you're talking about, but...
Look it up. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Can you look it up for a second? Because I really should know. Because I'm the one who does play League here the most.
Yeah, give me one quick second.
Cause no, like I met up with them and they were really cool. We like at one
Did
point.
you get numbers?
No,
Oh, what are you doing?
Mark.
What?
Jesus.
I'm just saying, look. If it was an arcade soda,
Soda.
and it was fizzy and delicious, then
I'm
you
just
should have
saying.
gotten its number.
I should have got several arcade sodas, and then I could use. So what is it? Is one like mushroom flavored? Another one is
Ew.
star
Oh
flavored.
God, who would want a mushroom flavored soda? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Dude,
Ugh.
you're giant size.
Mushroom flavor, though.
What if it's
I mean-
hallucinogenic mushroom soda?
That I don't think that would help
No,
because
no, no.
then he would see everyone as minions and start firing his lasers at them.
No. That one, the hallucinogenic one, is the one with is the star soda. You just start randomly glowing colors and everything you touch dies. Come on, fire flower juice? I drink that. If I could, start firing fireballs out of my hands. I would just have to be very careful, no high fives until the effect wears off. But no, like meeting up with
Noxus Poppy, that's what it is.
those Noxus. Okay, Noxus.
Actually, I
Pop.
think that's a new one. I've never seen that before.
It's an old one. It was.
That must be
it's-
really old because I've never.
But that's the thing. It's one that's not done a lot, and I'm like, that was awesome. And even though Arcade Sona's done a lot, everyone has their different variation of it. And I don't know. I like meeting these two individuals. They were really friendly. We had kind of a running joke where every 2 seconds, like when I met up with them, every kind of couple of seconds, people would take our picture.
Mm-hmm.
So we were getting closer to the. So at PAX, just for a small note, League didn't have a panel. They had a.
Wow, really?
No, they didn't. They had a cosplay lounge.
Damn.
And it was for anybody who was doing cosplay.
That's
So you
pretty
didn't have to just be League. Like I saw people cosplaying Archer,
cool.
people, Yeah,
I saw
I
some
saw.
good ones of that where they were like painted the entire color. That was cool, or the
Yeah,
entire like style. That was pretty cool.
I saw people running around as Mii's from Nintendo, like Mario. Everybody, like I saw Overwatch characters. But anyways, getting back to the story. So we were getting back to the lounge because unfortunately it closed at like at 5 or 6, so everybody had to like change and get out.
Hmm.
So there was a point where we were just kind of running a lot, and we were like getting stopped. I'm like, okay, it's like red light, green light. Okay, go, go, go! Everybody in! Yes, we made it.
Oh, okay. Then.
Oh, I mean, it was nice, but man, I like unlike other conventions,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of people stopped me. I didn't think Creator Victor was gonna get as much attention. I even met this there was this girl dressed as Annie, and she kind of comes up to me and she's like, "You've been doing this for a while," and I'm like, "Yeah, I've got a couple years under my belt." And she just needed a little bit of advice. I feel like PAX was a little more friendlier than the last anime convention I went to. At
Oh,
least
that's
at least to the cosplayers.
That's good.
Yeah. Um, there were some really good really good League cosplayers, and there were Overwatch cosplayers that were really good too. I saw like a lot of Kriegers. So
That's
dude,
that's great because they can all get together and be clones. Oh.
that and one of the photos I saw, he made Ford kick ass, and I'm like,
That's so
and
good.
he just needs to bring Piggly, and we're done. Just somebody make him a Piggly.
Oh, Piggly. No,
Well,
Piggly.
No, damn it, damn you all to hell! Oh, I love Krieger.
He's one
Bro.
crazy fuck.
Like you don't like Krieger, Jeremy. Tell me that. Say it to me. Come on.
If he does, we'll kill him. No one will complain.
What Krieger? What Krieger are you talking about? There's no Krieger.
Archer, you shit.
If there was a Krieger, he would look like Hitler.
Hang on. I got this, Mike. I got this. Hang on.
Good.
Just putting in the 6th bullet. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot him 6 times. Put the gun in his hand, and then we'll make it look like he committed suicide.
Yeah, 6 different shots. Perfect.
Look, he was a bad
It'll
shot.
be believable. Yeah, he was a bad shot.
He was a bad shot.
No one's gonna believe that he's black.
He shot himself 6 times in the back.
But yeah, no, meeting up with those two was really cool. I met with some other cosplayers. I met with a bunch of cosplayers that were dressed as like Playboy bunnies,
Ooh,
but
hello.
but some were guys, and I was like, this is actually kind of funny. And it's on like my Facebook.
So, play girl bunnies?
Well, like there was a Jax Playboy
Jax-
bunny and
Oh,
a
wait, what?
Darius. Yeah, it was funny, and I thought it was really like it was kind of creative in a weird way. It was like I have a picture on my Facebook wall, and it's just like Victor entered a strange world where everybody's a Playboy bunny, except him.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Eh.
Well, I don't think Victor literally worries about
See, we don't know what's under all that armor.
Under Victor's there's nothing.
Exactly.
Well-
Exactly. There's
Well, he
nothing. He's
Yeah.
worse than a Playboy bunny.
Well, he went crazy, That's what happens when you decide to replace all your organic parts with metal.
Mm.
But he's really metal, so I let it go.
He
Look.
is so hardcore metal
Look,
that you can't even see him anymore.
I mean, come on. The best champ OTP all the time.
Oh man.
Oh man, but it was great. There was only like one day one night, one of the panels I went to, there was this person who she was griefing one of the panels because I don't know, maybe she just didn't want to be called upon, but to explain this scenario or the situation, this panel that I went to with my buddies Will and Victor,
Mm-hmm.
it was like it was a game show one, but it was like game shows like The Price is Right, but it was called The Price is Packs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume everybody knows what The Price is Right is. If you don't, just go watch a video on YouTube for like 5 seconds. You'll figure it out pretty quickly. But so she got called up, and you don't have to go up. Like
Yeah.
they could have just moved on to someone else, but you know they decided, hey, why not? You know, she decided to go up on, and while she was up there, she would always bid 666, and
Okay.
the problem would be like, so one of the items for bid was an item from The Legend of Zelda, and 666 was everybody bid, and they overbid, so they got a second chance to do it again. She kept
So-
bidding
wow.
666. Yeah, she was griefing. Behind us, there's like a whole group of people, and they are just like booing her, screaming, "Get off the fucking stage!" And
Well, I
literally,
mean,
the announcer.
that's what people like, though. That's why they do it, to get that.
Yeah, and like even the host person was like, "Man, I didn't think we would get a griefer." I don't know. Like, if you're gonna do that and just try to ruin people's fun, I'd been like, "Miss, just leave. If you're gonna be a bitch, leave." Like you got the rise out of those guys. Now, move on. I mean, of course she doesn't win. She just
Well, was she cosplaying as anything?
no. She was just some.
Yeah, okay,
She
so
looked like some biker chick. She had like a leather jacket on. She didn't seem to like. She had the I don't give a fuck attitude,
Yeah.
like radiating from her. So I'm like, fuck that.
Radiation.
I don't know. Sometimes like you can tell when a person just isn't in the mood to like deal with people, and it's just like, why did you come to this panel?
Yeah, just go away. Just go away. You're not needed here.
You're not needed. That kind of shit's not okay. Like, but other than that, like, it was really good. The lines were long. I didn't bother going to the Overwatch line because I was like, no.
Yeah.
Even the Smite line was long, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I could believe that, dude. With the what was it? The third largest prize pool just coming out of beta for their first world championship. Damn, it's gonna be long. People are gonna be like, "Ooh, that sounds kinky," and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, fucking Smite is kinky."
I did like going to the Guild Wars panel because they're soon hopefully going to be releasing Heart of Thorns,
Mm-hmm.
which is their first real expansion since they've started. It's weird because I know you used to play it. I got back into it recently just to kind of get ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
They've done a lot of changes with some of the things. Like the living story has progressed, so it keeps things fresh for a little while. I mean, I don't know. I've had better instances on Guild Wars 2 than WoW, and that's maybe just because of the fact that I gave Guild Wars more time than WoW. But when I reached max level in WoW, I don't know. Everybody left. Without friends, you can't play it.
Yeah.
And I tried joining a guild, but their raid times were like at 3 in the morning, and I'm like our buddy John would be like, Andre, stay up. I'm like, no, I have like class in the morning at 7 in the morning. I need to be up. I can't be falling asleep, and I can't skip it. Sorry, like priorities.
Yeah.
But you know, it was fun. I met a lot of interesting people. I met this girl. Crap. I'll make sure to add the people who I mentioned in this name in the text. I am sorry. I'm sorry. There was this girl. I met her in line waiting for I went to the Friend Zone panel, which has Octopimp, Jesse. Yo, he's the fucking man. I gave him. So I bought this Rathian toy
Well,
thing.
I'm kind of laughing at the friend zone battle. That just sounds funny.
Well, yeah, it's Dodger, Jesse Cox, Octopimp, and Nintendo.
Aww, that sounds like fun.
Dude, it was awesome. Like they just opened the panel to just Q&A. My question when I finally got chosen, I'm like, this one's for Krendog, Krendog
Yeah.
and Dodger.
Yeah.
They're like, yes. When you played the game and they played this like dating sim / Otama game called Ari Alistair, and they always mention like touching of butts and whatnot. I'm like, which was the best butt that you like to touch? And then she's like, all of them. Next question. I'm like, damn it. And
Jesus.
no, dude, Octopimp,
Yeah.
major Kamen Rider fan. Major Kamen Rider fan. Like he wears his Kamen Rider Kirigami, the onesie pajama things.
Ooh. That sounds
Like
awesome.
he has a Kamen Rider one.
Does he have
Dodger.
a belt?
Oh, dude, he probably does. He's a Rider fan. Like, really?
Jeremy,
Hmm?
this is like your thing.
Yeah, this is like your thing. You got me addicted to this. Like, go get your belt. I've got two, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I've got mine too. Hold on a sec.
Hang on, let me pull mine out.
And then let me get my. Where is it? There
Like-
we go. Here we go. All right.
Like, hang
Ready?
on.
Hold on. You ready?
Wait, hang on.
No, I can't wait anymore.
Uh.
Oh no, it messed up. Don't listen to that. Damn it! How could I have messed? Oh, it's because I didn't tilt it. That was my bad. Bam! There we go. Well, we had a double transformation there.
Alright, look. Okay, I had to get this Sengoku driver. And I had to get
Oh,
my...
you know what? That's what I want for my birthday. You guys should get me a birthday present. You should get me the coins. You should all shove in
Well,
together and get me the other coins.
Look, I'm going to AX, so I can probably find the coins. Which coins do you have, though?
I have the, what do you call it? I have all of the, I have the red, the yellow, and the green ones.
So you
Tatoba,
have-
tatoba.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
what I just
have-
did.
So you have all of the greens, all the yellows, all the reds. You're missing
Yeah.
the purples.
Yeah, it all comes in a pack.
The,
It all
the
comes in.
purples.
Oh, you have all the reds. So you have Tajador, Ratarata, and Gatakiriba.
Yeah.
That's like about to
Yep. I need the purple, the silver, the blue, and the there's one more. Right?
orange.
Yeah,
the
orange.
Because that one came in one of the movies. Yes, we are very...
But silver is Sagozo, purple is
Sagozo.
Fukushima,
Sagozo.
blue is Shouta,
Shouta.
and I think there's the brown, Burakawani.
Yeah, because, like it's a brown orangish thing.
Yeah, it's
I
from
was
the
about to
movie.
say brown. I never. I was like,
It's from the movie, Burakawani.
Yeah, he gets the turban head.
Wow. Okay. Then.
Well,
Yeah, it's like snake. It's snake, turtle, crocodile, or something.
yeah, it's something like that. No, but you know what? Look, like, I really like Kamen Rider. I don't know why. Like,
It's
Jeremy, of course,
awesome,
like,
except for Forze, cause it's gay.
look, Forze is...
It was fine.
Forze was funny. You can't treat it like a normal Kamen Rider, where it's like, look,
It was
I'm
a joke. It was a comedy series more.
I
it was-
know. I know. It was still weird though.
yeah, look, I'll admit, when the Side Rider's ultimate form is a Beyblade, I was like, yeah, no.
Hmm.
Yeah, no.
That's it. Okay.
Meteor Storm! And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Storm.
And that's a stick. And that's Bey?
It's a Beyblade on a stick.
And now he's a
Got beat by
stick.
Beyblade on a stick.
Yeah. Damn it, Jeremy, why do you always have to find things that are super addictive? It's just like, here, Andre, you're bored. You're worse than Jake. At least Jake gives me like a heads up. He's like, I'm gonna get you addicted to something. Shit.
Well,
You
why
just
do you,
like,
why do you
here.
accept it then? I mean, I know it's Jake. Well, yeah,
That's-
you can't refuse Jake. Never mind.
Like, come on, really, Jake? Jake's kind of the man, and Jeremy's the man too. But what he does is he leaves like cupcakes all around, and he's like,
What?
I'm just gonna leave this right here in the center. So while I'm eating the cupcakes, I just push the play button, and then boom, I'm sucked in.
Okay. Interesting concept.
Look, it's like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of addicting crack.
Damn it! But no, Kamen Rider's awesome. And like the Fat Octo Pimp, he and I talked for a good like 10 minutes just about Kamen Rider. Like, and then in meeting Jesse Cox, meeting Dodger and Krendor, and Nintendo for the win. They're all really down to earth people, and that's why I like listening to them. Like, I know that there are streamers on Twitch, and some seem to like do a lot of trolling, and I don't know, I don't like it. Like the way CNanners does his trolling, for example, I find it okay. Everybody's in on the joke. Everybody, for the most part, is getting along and laughing. But some streamers I've seen just lately, they just troll. And it's just like, I guess it's funny, but at the same time, it must be horrible for the people actually playing with them. Because, like, they're in it to...
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, not to mention names, but, like, there are a lot of streamers I've seen lately that just have been... Like, I can give an example. When I was playing, doing X and Y online battling,
Mhm.
I watched this girl's chat for a little bit, and she opened up to battling the viewers.
Mhm.
Her tone of voice changed when she found like I used a Pokemon called Talonflame, which is basically Hawk on Fire. Hawk on Fire on steroids.
Dirtbird.
Yeah, Dirtbird. Like, a lot of people make fun of it because it knows two very overpowering moves, and it has a very
It knows one overpowering move. And that's only because of its ability.
because of Brave Bird. But
Brave Bird plus Gale Wings. I hit you really hard and I go first.
I go first almost all the time.
Click Brave Bird. That's how you use Talonflame. There's no strategy, just click Brave Bird.
So sometimes you use Flare Blitz, just, because you have to. Like, Steel type.
I'm pretty sure a number of Talonflames don't even have Flare Blitz.
Mine does.
I have locked down Talonflames with Quick Guard online.
Yeah.
And they never stop Brave Birding. Literally 7 turns straight.
Like, Jeremy, I'm telling you, one of these days I'm just gonna make a team of 6 Talonflames, Brave Birding for days, Brave for days. But anyways, so I use that, and it's just like her disgusted tone of, you're gonna use Fuck Flame, and I'm like, what? I'm like, girl, chill out. Like, you're using
It's not even a creative name. You can at least say Talonderp or something.
But like Fuck Flame, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe she just doesn't like Talonflame. Fine. Like, every one of my Pokemon, she had to have some kind of snarky remark and just kind of like... And I'm like, girl, you want me to rip one on you? You're using Heatran and 4 other fucking legendaries. You're giving me shit?
Oh,
Fuck
you can't
yourself.
complain if you use...
Fuck
you
yourself.
You can't complain about other people using powerful normal Pokemon.
I'm like, look, you brought the bazooka to the gunfight. I'm working with a 6-shooter here. It's a very nice 6-shooter, but it's a 6-shooter. Like, really? Like, and that's just been my problem as of late with doing online battling. It's just like, look, people don't like it when, I guess,
if you're
people...
gonna bitch about the game, don't play it then. I mean, that's plain and simple. You have to either accept everything about it or just don't play it. That's what I do. I don't like it.
That's
I don't
usually what
play
you have to do. It's weird. Some people get weird.
Yeah, like look,
Like,
I don't...
if you're gonna play Pokemon online, you're gonna do random, just against random people that on the passerby thing. Yeah, you're gonna run into a team that's all like weird legendaries that they're just really powerful and they have no plan or strategy involved.
And like, here's the thing, like, I don't mind if there's, like, okay, I do believe that most of the legendaries are kind of broken and should be banned from any competent blah 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 competitive play.
I think
But
they do it by a stat total kind of thing.
I mean, like, you know what? It's not the end of the world. Like, you can play around them. Most of the legendaries that can be used aren't too overpowered. Like Heatran, one Earthquake can basically take care of it.
Earthquake.
But it was like also like the movesets that I used weren't those of the typical kind. And she got like on her stream, she's like, if he uses Protect, I'm so gonna be pissed at him. And I'm like, using Protect.
Yeah.
Girl,
Wait, why is someone using Protect?
Because stall. Because I get it, people don't like stall teams, but it's like, you gotta fight the overpowered some way, and for some people that may be using
Wait, are we playing
Clefairy.
singles or doubles?
Singles. This was a singles match.
I understand why someone might be annoyed with Protect in singles, but it's still perfectly valid. Like,
I mean, it's still valid even in doubles. In doubles, it's mandatory to have
in
Protect.
doubles, it's pretty much mandatory. You can't complain about Protect in doubles because everything has Protect in doubles.
Man,
But
you
yeah,
guys
no,
are
like,
bitches. I go all out attack moves, fuck stats and everything.
and
go
you're not
man
gonna
mode.
get far.
I know I don't get far, but you know what?
Yeah,
I
used to
enjoy
think
my
like that
tea.
too.
He used to, yeah.
think like that.
Jeremy used to think like that. Then I taught him the hard way.
Look,
No,
all I
mostly I
need is
learned
my
from
Mega
watching-
Gengar and
I learned
Sludge
from
Bomb.
watching people play online that, like, calling stuff, the advantage you get from calling when somebody's going to double up into something and you Protect is so ridiculous.
Oh my god. No, and I mean, like, whatever. Like, it's just her attitude was just like, you know what? I was honestly, like, enjoying the stream until you decided to get, like, really finicky and nasty. And I just was like, you know what? Forfeit. I'm not gonna fight someone who's gonna be constantly swearing. It's
Yeah.
one thing if I'm fighting you online and I don't hear it.
Yeah.
Like, me
Well-
hearing it, I'm like, you know what? Fuck yourself. I hope your stream dies.
Well,
See you
I
later,
mean, no
bitch.
offense, but those people are there just for the
Yeah,
what do you
forget
call
that.
it? Just for the viewers, and they don't really care about whatever game they're playing or not, because they know that they'll get what do you call it? They'll get viewers just because they're gonna show their tits off or whatever.
That. I mean, look, I feel like streaming like that, there's kind of a game to it, and for some people that works for them, and that's how they get their views. And hey, you're making in the words of someone that I do have a lot of respect for. You're making your paper. Good on you. I mean, it's a little. I don't know. It's just a little. It makes me feel uneasy.
And
It's
it's
like-
those kinds of people that don't deserve to have
They
like
don't.
successful streams or whatever, though.
They don't, but the thing is, it's what was the term I coined not too long ago? Negative contributor. Like, someone will play bad on purpose just so people get a rise, just so they get a rise out of their viewers, and then they donate money. Or some will like show off a part of themselves to get more of a rise, to get money, and I mean, it's the way you play the game,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I liked this one guy, Eggy, when what do you call it? Twitch didn't have their like the rule or whatever now that like you can't like
Show,
take
yeah.
show anything or whatever, because like he would be playing Hearthstone. This was like when Hearthstone first came out or whatever. He'd just be playing it, and we just like randomly, he's just like, "Oh, you guys want the nip? Oh, there you go." Like, it was just so
Yep.
fucking weird. It's like, "Oh, you guys got the nip slip? Oh, Jesus!" It's like what the fuck are you doing? It was so funny.
A little bit of nip slip for you there, Mark.
Yeah. Hey,
No,
it was
like-
Eggy, man. It was pretty fucking hilarious.
Like, that's the thing, like that's funny, and that's what those are like I'll watch the serious streamers, like when I'm watching like League LCS stream. When I decide to watch it every once in a blue moon, it's fine. And there are other streamers I watch, and for the most part, like I said, I prefer the streamers that are more calmer, down to earth, or even if they are like hyped up and excited, they're keeping the viewers, and they also seem to like their job. I think some streamers like put on their persona, and I don't think they really like it. I think they're doing it just because it's something they know how to do, which I guess is fine. Hey, whatever floats your boat, but
Yeah, it can't be fake.
I think it's just that I know, who was it? Sky Williams released a video like a while ago now when he was talking about streamers that just showing cleavage and whatnot, and he didn't and it's like his viewpoint, and then he it's some streamers like struggle that don't have certain things. I think we could say that for another day, but I really liked his viewpoint. I like his follow-up video, just to clarify, because I know there were a lot of people who did like it and those who really didn't like it. And there was he had a hour-long, almost a 2-hour-long discussion with Total Biscuit, Casey Tron, Legend. I don't know who Legend is, but Legend, Civ HD. Well, fuck it, Legend. I don't know who he is, but yeah. I know who Civ HD, Casey Tron, and TB are, and Sky, of course. But I really liked his point of view, and I agreed with it. I was like, you know what, it makes sense. He made the video a video to slightly sort of not apologize but clarify, and I was like, you know what, that was good on him. He gets my views. I would gladly donate to him if I had a PayPal. I still don't have a PayPal to this day.
Yeah, you just bum off me sometimes.
I bum off you or I bum off Victor. But hey, one of these days I'll bum off Victor and give him $10. Why? Because he fucking deserves it.
Whoa. What about me?
Look, dude, I will get you...
Oh,
Look,
you,
when I go to AX, I will get all the Smite shit I can find. And if I have to find fucking Kamen Rider coins, give me a break, man. I am one dude. I already...
Hey, that was for you and Jeremy. Trust me, I'm not worth I'm not worth one person getting me those coins. Good God, that is they were 70 bucks or something. That's not
really.
Yeah.
Shit.
I thought they were 35 when they first came out or whatever, but I don't know what the fuck I was looking at apparently.
Wow. Well, granted, when I got the drivers, the drivers for the double belt, those were cheap. They were $5 each.
Yeah.
I was like, woo! Now I got all of them except Fang. I don't have, but that's because Fang's a toy. Fang's straight up a toy. Yes, Jeremy.
I just felt like doing that.
See, Jeremy has all of his. He literally just needs the ring, and what else do you need? That's it.
Technically, I need the gun, but I don't have that.
You need the gun, but I mean, it's not necessary. I
have pretty much all the rings.
I need all the other fruit for the Gaiam belt. I only have banana and orange.
Banana.
Orange.
Oh yeah, it was the arms. I thought it was head for a second.
And arms.
I was like, no, it's not head. I know it's not head.
Arms. Die, Shogun.
I need to get Triumphant, and then the DJ lock gun. The DJ Mac lock, whatever it's called, gun, because it's so cool. But I think we're kind of running short on time, so I want to thank both of you for taking the time and out of your night to do this. I want to thank everyone I met at PAX, especially Will, Conor, and Victor. Also the Sona and Poppy cosplayer. I know that their names, I know their Facebook cosplay profiles are, I believe one is here. Give me a quick second. Let me look them up.
So unprofessional.
Oh, shut up.
Come at me, bruh. Come at me.
Character select where we don't always have, where we're like 7-Eleven. We're always open, but we don't always have business. That's a problem.
Wait, what? I'm so confused at that
You
statement.
you can edit that shit out.
You confuse me, sir.
One's called Sparklestorm cosplay. She was the Sona, and the other one is crap, where is it? It's like High Stranger something. High Stranger Creation. I would mention their names, but I didn't ask them. I forgot to ask them ahead of time if I could. So sorry. I should have asked you ahead of time. That's my bad. Once again, this episode didn't have a whole lot of like direction. We kind of just went everywhere.
Well,
But,
we can, and we did.
Mark,
What?
are you still doing your streaming?
Yeah.
All right, where
I
can
try.
they find you, Mark?
Mark the Shark 826 if you're interested. I raged a lot, so just be wary of that. If you don't like that, don't. Yeah. You won't enjoy me yelling because I like if you watch Rage Quit, imagine that with either the same amount or a lot more anger and yelling, and probably less funny because fucking Michael's hilarious.
That and also much more. You have to add in the fact that you are Italian and you yell a lot. And I had to take my headset off one time. I'm like, Mark,
Things get me angry.
everything gets you angry.
No, kittens don't get me angry.
Kittens peeing in your bed, I bet make you angry though.
There's never been a kitten peeing in my bed because I don't own a fucking kitten. Where are you coming up with this shit? Get your
Jeremy.
sources right.
Jeremy, go to the pound, get Mark a kitten, send it to him.
I don't think they'll
Mark,
let Jeremy
listen.
have one.
Mark, who?
Why wouldn't they let me have a kid?
Work it out yourself, Jeremy.
I didn't know black people were banned from kittens. What, am I only allowed pit bulls and Rottweilers?
Yes. No, you're also allowed chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
Ugh.
That would fit him more though. He's
I can't
more
believe-
No,
he's
I
more
want-
he's
I
more
want one of those big friendly dogs.
Pit bulls are friendly. That's a misconception that they're not friendly.
Those
True.
are
True,
friendly.
pit bulls aren't necessarily mean.
Yeah, they're friendly unless you fuck with their their family. Then they will kill you and you will deserve it because
Yeah.
you fucked with their family.
Most of those dogs aren't necessarily like. I want one of the ones people think of as big and friendly, like
German
retrievers
Shepherd.
or something.
I just can't.
I would get a German Shepherd. Those
Why?
things.
I-
Because
This
they're
doesn't-
fucking big and fluffy and you can use them as a pillow and it would be amazing.
This is the last time I ever let you guys plan the route. Next time, alright, mental note for Andre. Plan everything out, make sure you have everything written, and so help yourself God. Put everybody into the caboose, and when they all start acting stupid, just unlink it.
You're gonna forget.
See you later, bitches! Beep beep!